Good morning. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Friday Focus. Here we go again. God, how does it get so quickly to be Friday? So, what has all your weeks been like? Mine has been very up and down. Very good as far as business is concerned. Very up and down as far as personal stuff is concerned. I've been finding it really, really tough, actually, since my daughter went to uni. Not just because of the empty nest syndrome, because it's not really that. Well, I suppose it is in a way, because it's all to do with my mindset and how it's been working or not working, as the case may be. And as Denise Little will say, if you don't get your mindset sorted, then... So I went to see her on Tuesday, and she cleared out my brain again for me, which was wonderful. And so I do feel a lot better than I did, but I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And I was talking to the wonderful Carrie Lindeen this morning, and she's so absolutely right that I take things very personally when I get an email from a client saying my tax code's been changed, and I think, oh no, I can't sort it now. And I take it all very personally, which is really silly, but I do. So, anyhow, what are we talking about today? We're talking about money mindset, which is something which is very, very close to my heart. But actually, I was talking to Catherine Morgan of the Money Panel last week about this, because I have a very giving nature, but receiving money is quite difficult for me. And I've been trying to work on this actually since I saw her last Thursday, and I'm beginning to work on it a lot. But also I've been reading quite a lot of books about this, including Denise Duffield Thomas. Excuse my French, but her book is called Get Rich Lucky Bitch, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. If you get a chance, read it. But one of the other books that I read a while ago, actually, was a book by Dave Ramsey. And it is all about money mindset. Well, it's not all just about money mindset, but it's all about to do with money mindset, basically. It's called The Total Money Makeover, and it's absolutely brilliant. But I'll mention it in a minute anyhow when I go through what money mindset is. So, money mindset. Your money mindset is your unique set of beliefs and your attitude about money. It drives the decisions that you make about saving, about spending, about handling money. It drives everything to do with money and what we do with money. People who have a healthy money mindset believe things like, I have the freedom to spend, but I can also tell myself not to make a purchase. I enjoy helping others who are struggling by giving generously. I don't have to compare myself to others. It's possible to achieve my financial goals. Now, your money mindset shapes the way that you feel about debt. Your attitude toward people who make more or less money than you, how easily you can give, your ability to invest with confidence, all sorts of things like that. So how is our money mindset formed? It's influenced by loads of different factors, but it's the psychology of money itself, which is, well, that's a subject all on its own, actually. That's absolutely fascinating. The experience that you've personally had around money will play a very big role. Things like, did you have a part-time job when you were in school, when you were sort of 14, 15, 16? If you've been at the receiving end of generosity, how openly your parents talked about money when you were growing up. Did your parents use the phrase, I mean, I know mine did, money doesn't grow on trees. Only rich people are bad. The money is the root of all evil. All of these sort of things that we've been brought up with, if this is how we've been conditioned, then our money mindset is not going to be helpful as far as our saving and our spending and our handling of money is concerned. So thinking about money, how money was handled in your household when you were growing up, did you get certain beliefs? Were they ingrained in you at a very, very early age? Looking at what the conversations were like when you were growing up about money is a fascinating way of getting to the root of our money mindset. It can also help if you have money issues with your other half. Say, for instance, you find it really difficult to talk about money, or you have a joint account, but the joint account, for instance, let's say, doesn't have enough money in it to pay for a one-off bill that you've got. So instead of asking your other half, hang on, just give me 2 seconds. The puppy's doing something she shouldn't be doing. Get off that, please. Leave it alone. No, you play with your own toys. Piper, leave it. Sorry. I do apologise. So yeah, your money mindset. Where was I? When you're talking to your spouse and you haven't got enough money in the joint account, instead of actually saying to them, "Hey, look, we've got this bill. It's our bill. It's a household bill, but I feel embarrassed to ask to say that there isn't enough money because I'm the one who's running the finances in the house." Any of these things can all have to do with our money mindset, and it totally depends on what your conversations were when you were growing up, and whether you, as I say, whether you had a job when you were younger, things like that. So why do we need to know about our money mindset? Why is it so important? Well, Henry Ford said, the very famous saying, "Whether you believe you can do a thing or not, you are right." Dave Ramsey of Ramsey Solutions, who wrote the book that I was talking about, conducted a study of over 10,000 millionaires. And one of the most fascinating statistics to me was that 97% of millionaires believed, wait for it, that they could become millionaires. They believed that it was within their control. It was within their psyche. They believed they had the key they held the key to their success. And having that mindset, not an inheritance, not a fancy education or anything like that, or wealthy parents or anything like that, this is exactly what caused them to succeed. This can be true for you as well, and me. What you believe will drive your behavior, which will lead to your positive results. So we do this in all areas of our lives. Do you believe that making your other half feel special is important to your relationship, or that you need to have a job to pay rent, or that, for instance, Friday pizza takeaways are the best day of the week? Your behaviors will support all of these beliefs. This means that you'll probably send a special text to your other half throughout the day. You will make sure that you show up on work on time, and you'll make sure that you pick up that particular pizza on a Friday. So how do you change your mindset about money? Now, this is exciting. When I realized that my mindset had shifted, I think I was about 14 or 15 years old, and I opened my first bank account, which meant I had to keep a budget. It's not when I developed a healthy money mindset, very far from it. Actually, I hated having to sit down and think of every little thing that I needed to spend money on. But I had a little red book, it's about that big, and every single thing was written down in that book. And I started to realize that actually I'm quite good at telling my money where to go. If I could live within those boundaries of that budget, then I could spend money on the things that I wanted along the way. But when I first married my first husband, I took a trip to France. We took a trip to France, and he planned absolutely everything. And I mean every single little bit. I had no idea how much we were spending or what on. I didn't like it. I didn't like being in the dark about our finances. So what I did was I begged him to let me see the holiday budget, and he didn't want to because it was a surprise and it was a lovely thing for him to do. But I begged him to see that holiday budget because knowing the limit just the budget, not everything I was spending on it, just the limit, knowing that limit was the only way I could truly enjoy it. Now, that was a massive, massive money mindset thing because I needed to be in control. So when I realized this, I realized that lo and behold, after years of consistently doing the budget, my money mindset had completely changed because over time and through very healthy money habits, I learned that a budget doesn't limit my freedom. It gives me freedom. And to have learned that was just amazing, I can tell you. So we're not all wired the same by any manner of means. And forcing ourselves to do monthly budgets and things like that, for some people, will be just, can't do it. Absolutely no way. But do you know what? You really need to do it anyway. It is absolutely vital for your financial health. So what other ways can we change our mindset about money? Firstly, read some books. So as I said at the beginning, The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey is absolutely fabulous. Switch on Your Brain by Caroline Leaf. I'll put links into the comments about all of these, with all of these books. Love Your Life, Not Theirs by Dave Ramsey. The Power of Habit by Charles, I don't even know how you pronounce it. It's Duhigg. Duhigg, I don't know. And Stephen Noah Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And obviously Denise Duffield's Get Rich, Lucky Bitch, and her first one, which is just called Lucky Bitch, I think. I think it's called just Lucky Bitch. I can't remember. But also having a look at Catherine Morgan's The Money Panel website. It is fabulous. Absolutely amazing. And it makes you, if you can do your, she does a challenge about 3 or 4 times a year. I think it's called Plug Your Money Leaks. And it is absolutely brilliant. Please go and check it out because it is fabulous. She is amazing, Catherine. Absolutely amazing. I think she should be called the Money Mindset Queen, personally. But hey, anyhow, that's just how I think. So what else could you do to change your money set? You could understand your beliefs, journal on your beliefs. What are your beliefs? Where did they come from? Where did you first hear about money from your parents? Whether it was money's the root of all evil or money doesn't grow on trees, whatever it happens to be. Another way of really good way of changing your mindset is giving some money away. I don't mean to me. I mean giving your money away to other people. Whether you have a charity that you give to on a monthly basis or a quarterly basis or an annual basis, whatever it happens to be, it doesn't matter what it is. It makes no difference. But giving away your money is a really good way to change your money mindset. Because if you've always believed that you can't hold on to your money because you need to spend it, or there are a lot of people who believe that if they receive money, they need to give it away as quickly as possible. If you give it away to the right causes, then you can change your mindset about it. Another way is visualization. I don't know if any of you do visualization. I use visualization. I can't even say it. A huge amount, actually, a really huge amount. I can't see any comments that people are making at the moment, and I'm really sorry. I don't know why I can't see any comments. I think it's because I'm on StreamYard. Actually, I could have a look on my Facebook and just see. Piper, don't bark, please. Piper, shut up. Yeah, okay, fine. I've got some comments. Yeah, right, okay. Yes, no, I understand that. Okay, fine. Visualization. So what can you visualize? I dream about my retirement, which actually now I'm getting to my age is not that far off, probably. I'm planning on retiring at 65 to 70, roughly speaking. I want to carry on running my business until then, but by then I want it to be increase my passive income or my semi-passive income enormously. So I dream about where I want to be. I want to be living in France, not in the house that we have in France at the moment, but in another house. I want to be running Gîtes. This is my dream. I've got a picture of this amazing, beautiful house. It's not very big, but it's got lots and lots of outbuildings, and each of them is changed into a Gîte, and we've got a shared pool, and it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning, but I can picture the whole thing. But I also have in front of me, right in front of me, I've got my vision board. So I've got a picture of New Zealand, because that is the place that I desperately want to go and see, because that's where my eldest son lives. And I still haven't been there. And obviously with COVID, it's rather difficult to do that. I have a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge. I was supposed to be there at the beginning of September this year with my husband on a trip of a lifetime. Saved up through using Profit First. Talk about that later. I have a picture of a very serene person doing yoga. I have a picture of a graduation, because my daughter has just started uni. So I've got all of these sorts of pictures. I have a picture of the French house, and I have a picture of a whole group of friends all meeting together. And I also have a picture of my profit and loss dated the 31st of March 2022. And my profit, okay, I'm going to tell you what my profit says. My profit says that it is £180,000. That's just my profit. That's not my turnover, because this is what I do, is I help people build up their profit. Their turnover is all very well and good. You increase your turnover, you increase your expenses. Sorry, I'm going on to a different thing altogether here. So anyhow, money mindset. Let's go back to money mindset and how can we do it? So what can you do? What else can you do apart from the visualization of your retirement and things like that? You need to believe that it's possible. You have to believe that it's possible. You have to feel it. You have to journal about it. You have to write about it. And you have to keep it alive. So one of the other things I have on there is that how many 10K clients I want by the end of this year. And it's something that I see every single day. I changed my passwords with so many things, which is one of the things that Denise Duffield Thomas talks about. I've changed my password to being something that's on my vision board, because every single day I have to put that password in about 4 different places, because I'm always on the website for HMRC or for my various bits of software. And instead of it remembering my password, which I don't want it to do, I put it in every single time. So every single day, that's what my password is. And it is so, so important. If you can believe that success is possible for you, it doesn't matter what your race, your religion, your level of income, it doesn't matter what it is. If you can believe it's true, then it's true. And in the words of the philosophical lyrics of the Backstreet Boys, I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did. Believe it's possible, change your money mindset, and the difference that it will make to your business is unbelievable. I would love to hear if anybody has got any comments about this. I've now been on for nearly 18 minutes. I do apologize, it's gone over a little bit. But hey, I hope it's been helpful. And I will be running my next Putting Profit First course in February. And there is a wait list on my website. So if you go to my website, go down to the profit part, and you can join the website, join the wait list and be part of a massive, massive movement to start making more profit in our businesses. Have a fabulous weekend, and thank you all so much for being on. Bye.